Welcome to the Dad's Downtime Thinking and Drinking Podcast, the happy hour style podcast where a few guys get together, have a few drinks, and talk about the random shit we talk about. With me today, I have Tyler Cordell, Steve Bassett, and as always, myself, Dave Stanley. Tyler, what do you got drinking? What are you drinking over there today?
I'm drinking Highland Brewing Company again. This one's the Daycation IPA.
All right. And Steve, how about you?
Lost Palate from Goose Island.
Oh, let me pull these images up real quick. I'm not doing my job very well.
That's a Hazy IPA, by the way.
All right, so Tyler, you have the Daycation IPA.
Sir.
And Steve, you said you have the Lost Palate Hazy IPA. That's that one
Yes,
right there
sir.
for those of you
There
who
you
are
go.
watching on YouTube. And
Yep.
I am drinking the Villainous IPA from Around The Bend Brewing Company. And yeah, we wanted to shorten up our beer speak and drink speak in the beginning of our podcast. Now we noticed that we're not getting a whole lot of viewership past halfway through that, so we're gonna cut it off there. However, looking at this image of my beer makes me remember that lovely wannabe mustache that Steve had about a year ago. Trying to be
That was
the
a great
hipster.
mustache. No, that was a great mustache, and it worked perfectly. Perfect with the putty that I was able to perfectly look, literally just like that logo right there.
That's
Perfect.
what
I'm getting it back too. I'm gonna have it for a podcast.
that's what you think it looked like in your mind.
Oh no, it looked good.
In
I'm gonna have it
reality,
for a podcast.
in reality, you look like a tool.
So rude.
Hey, you know what? I'd rather look like a tool with facial hair than the tool bag up there who
I don't know what you're talking about.
can't grow anything.
Ouch!
Yeah.
Ouch! It's all right.
It is starting to grow in more spots.
You'll become a
now
man at
compared
some
to what
point.
it was like.
It's all right.
Yeah, Tyler. I mean, you're only almost 30 and you can't grow facial hair, you know.
I mean, to be fair, this is about all you're getting out of me. Like there ain't much. I might have a scraggly hair here and there.
Yeah, no, I think out of the three of us, then I'm definitely the one that can grow the best. And I'm not even at the caliber where I can have a full, nice mountain man beard. But I mean, I'll get scraggly and, it'll get real long and kind of gross looking all over here. And then I've been able to kind of get that ZZ Top type of long
Yeah, don't do that.
beard if I let it go.
No,
Yeah,
just
my
don't
wife,
do that.
Yeah, my wife doesn't. She'll hate me forever. If I
My
haven't grown it
personal
longer.
opinion. My personal opinion, Steve. When I see you with that, I just want to tell you to cut it off. Honestly.
You're gonna come up one day just with scissors.
Yeah. It does not look good on you. Don't. It makes your chin look very pointy.
Yeah.
It looks like my nose. It looks like my nose at that point,
So I've got a D-stand nose on my chin.
but with hair.
Up with hair, lots of hair,
Yes.
lots of hair.
I can make a joke right
Yeah,
now.
make it. What you got going on over there? What's going through that? What's going
This
through
is
that
a-
little pea-sized brain of yours?
I don't
This
know
is
if
a
we
mature
need to-
podcast, boys.
Yeah.
I don't know if we should delve into body parts on
Ah.
Steve's face.
Oh, I'm sure there's plenty of body parts that make it to Steve's face.
Yeah.
Is that what you're going for? Something like that?
Oh yeah.
Unbelievable, Tyler. Only your mind stoops to those levels.
That's a lie and a half. I've heard you say
Dave-
way worse jokes than me.
Dave and I are very mature-minded
I am-
individuals.
I'm a very pure person.
Of course, we're
I would
very
ne-
purebred.
I would never say anything inappropriate to that level. That's just disturbing.
For the record, I told you I didn't want to say the joke.
You still thought of
But
it, Tyler.
Yeah, you
You
still,
still
thought
thought
about
of it.
it, and we know where you're
Fair.
going with it.
It's fair.
But yeah,
Oh, actually, no, we don't because
back when I was buzzing my hair, I was buzzing it at down to a 1, and I looked like a Q-tip more or less. That's why I have the nice long locks now.
you did too.
I did. I looked like a Q-tip. It was hilarious. However, I always had a dream. So I want to be able to shave my head, full on thick my head, and have a nice thick James Harden beard.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
and it's a shame that obviously none of us can ever actually get to that
Oh no,
level because
never.
No.
I mean I feel like that's one of the only ways you can actually pull off being a bald, like having a bald head, is if you have a nice thick
Oh yeah,
beard.
yeah.
Even like what I have here, I think I'd be able to pull it off with a nice thick goatee, and then I've got the stubble, the 5 o'clock shadow type of deal going all up and down. But if you're clean shaven and then you got a bald head,
Yeah.
don't do
I
it.
mean,
Unless you have to, But it's like it's not a great look. But that's my
no.
opinion. That's just my opinion.
No, I mean, I buzzed my hair short for a good like 14 years.
Say for
And
as long as I knew you
it's
until
it's been about
you really started.
it's been about 2.5 years since I actually like buzzed the entire thing, and now I've got like this long. It's not super long. I still cut and everything, but yeah, I actually need to get a haircut this week before I go on vacation.
I'm actually thinking about getting a haircut, and I think, as sad as it is, I think I'm going to get rid of all of this too, and I'm going to have my short hair back, even though I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm keeping the flow, man.
like
Yeah.
I've got. I'm
the
keeping most of it for the most part. I am gonna keep it. It's just it goes a bit too long in the back, and it looks kind of like, I don't know,
Rat taily,
rat tail hickish.
That's why you-
yellow wolf.
No,
Yellow wolf type of hair.
No, Yellow Wolf, he makes that hair work for him.
He
I'm
does.
from Chicago. I'd get my ass beat. Either that or I am a hipster. One of the two.
You're not from the gutter.
I am not from the gutter. No.
He's got that song about the gutter.
Yeah, I grew up in the middle class suburbia,
Oh, you
Pri-
piece of poop.
privileged little boy.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
person. Ugh.
It's all right. I'm moving the family because we got approved on a house. I'm moving my family down to Texas in a few months. So
I'm
That'll be
very
fun.
happy for you. Very
Yeah.
happy and very sad at the same time.
yeah, it's gonna be tough leaving everybody up here, but
It is. Yeah.
it's something that we've wanted to do for the past 8 years now. Yeah, we've been married for almost 9 years, so it's been about 8 years that we've wanted to make this move, and it's amazing to be able to finally make this move. And like the house we're getting, it's in a perfect little neighborhood, right literally around the corner from an elementary school. No neighbors behind us, but it backs up to the local park. I couldn't ask for a better home right now for my family, so I'm extremely excited.
It's good.
Yeah,
That's
no.
really good. Yeah.
Texas is a good area too. My mom, she lives in Texas, and she loves it. My ex, she was from Texas. All my exes live in Texas.
Oh,
All right,
wait,
all right, George. Straight.
wait,
Let's take it easy
whoa,
over there,
whoa!
please.
All
Come
your
on now.
exes. You just started it off with your mom lives in Texas and your ex lives in Texas, and then you said all your exes live in Texas. What do you got going on with your
All
mom?
right. Yeah.
So maybe
right.
he's from like
Terrible-
Mississippi or something.
Terrible wording. Okay. Yeah, that was bad wording. But anyways,
Tyler's
yeah.
definitely from the South. Everybody.
No, so I am not. But anyways, I've been to Texas a couple times to visit my ex's family, and then I went and visited my mom, and then I went down for my mom's wedding as well. And Texas it's beautiful. I mean,
Yeah, it's
great.
it feels
great
like it's
weather.
like I know they get some like really wicked storms out there, which I can't wait
Right,
for. It just seems like every day I've been down there over the past few visits I've gone down there, it's just sunny and bright every day. And when you're from
Right.
the Chicago area where it's like overcast half the days,
Right.
it's gonna do wonders for like my depression and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
See. For me, I wouldn't like that. I like the overcast. I like the cool weather. I like the change. I mean, granted, do we get as many storms up here as I wish? No. But the thing is, too, Texas overall doesn't get like when I was growing up, let's say third grade. I was super into storm chasing. I still am. Super into tornadoes. I still am as well. But that was like the main thing for me back then. And I was always doing all these different projects for school. And Texas was always up there with tornado lists. Same with Oklahoma. Obviously all those Midwestern states in Tornado Alley. Texas isn't that way anymore. They really aren't as heavily, populated with tornadoes. You get more of Florida, and I think a lot of those are due to hurricanes making landfall because you get a lot of tornadoes when hurricanes make landfall.
Absolutely.
Oklahoma still is pretty up there. I mean, I'm not saying Texas isn't up there.
No, I
supposedly
think
Illinois is fairly high, even though I've never seen a tornado.
we live too far north it's too far east for tornadoes. I don't expect to see any tornadoes where I'm moving. We are near Houston, so it's a big city. Generally you don't see major cities get built in areas that are frequent for tornadoes. So I'm not really too concerned about that. However,
Texas's tornadoes grew up and became hurricanes. So
right. However, I do expect to see a lot of hail.
Oh yeah.
Which is a reason the one-car garage was not going to suffice.
No.
That's true. Yeah.
No.
But
yeah.
My brother goes down there for hail damage storms all the time.
So Tyler, with the location that your mom lives in, probably going to be about an hour and a half away from where I'm going to be. Got the 4th bedroom.
Oh yeah, I'll be coming. I'll be paying a visit. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all want to.
I know you and we were looking at brewing companies that one day before one of the podcasts or whatever, and man, they have some cool looking brewing companies.
I showed Steve where we're gonna be moving to, and I did a Google map search of brewing or breweries, and probably within like 10 to 15 minutes in every direction, there's a brewery.
Yeah.
Like there's probably about like 8 to 10 breweries within like a 15-minute radius.
That's super cool.
I'm gonna tell you this though. There is one brewery that when I do go down to Texas next time, Meyer and I want to go to, and it's called the Family Business. I think it's around Austin, but that's because Supernatural. I don't know if anybody watches Supernatural. Sam and Dean, they like Dean in particular. Jensen Ackles, I believe, is like one of the owners of it, and that's why I want to go.
Really?
And they have their own beers and everything. It's the family bit. I mean, obviously Supernatural. What did Sam and Dean call it? They called it the family business. Them going hunting demons, ghosts, and all that stuff. So I really, really want to go and check that place out.
Yeah,
on the off chance that maybe you get to meet Jensen Ackles. I mean, I'm not expecting it. But either way, I want to go there and say that I had a beer there. You know, that I had a burger there, or that, you know, just that I visited the place that basically Jensen Ackles opened up. I think that'd be really cool. So I want to hit that place up. I know it's in Austin. Everything in Texas is like, it seems everything in Texas is a minimum 4-hour drive.
Right.
So I mean, I know. So I mean, it's gonna be a drive and a half. But Dave, I assume, you know, if I go down there and Tyler, you're not down there when we're down there. I imagine if you are though, then we're down to go. Yeah, I imagine we'll be down.
All of us are there together.
That'd be cool.
That would be really
you
cool.
and Tyler, Steve, you and Tyler can share a bedroom. It'd be cute.
Oh yeah.
I thought the 3 of us would share the bedroom.
Oh, that's right. We'll kick.
And
I've got a king
one twin size bed. No, twin size bed.
Yeah, we're too big for twins. Like, have you seen how tall I am? It doesn't work.
Beds.
I'm too long.
We'll make it.
I'm too long.
We can make it work.
No.
We'll make bunk beds.
Oh, and we'll have so much room for activities.
So much room for activities.
Absolutely. No, I'll kick Sarah out of the king size bed. That's enough space for 3 grown men to sleep in.
Can we put the twin size on the bottom and the king size on top for the?
No, we don't need a bunk bed then. We have the
I want the bunk bed still.
My master bedroom's like 16 foot by 16 foot. We got plenty of space for the king plus activities.
Good.
We'll be fine. There's no issues there at all.
And then it's settled then. It's settled. But yeah, so family business, I want to hit that place up.
I'm gonna look up their. I want to see what kind of beers I got.
Just like the picture of those beers right there.
I know.
Yeah,
but just like
those look like clean beers.
Let's see. As long as they have an amber or a rye or a red, I'm in.
They're gonna have a whole bunch of stuff.
I mean,
they're gonna have IPAs, stouts. I mean, you can see stouts all the way on the left or right. I mean, and it looks. I mean, that looks great.
Currently, no.
On that one to the far right.
Currently, they do not have any reds, ambers, or ryes.
they have to have IPAs and things.
Oh,
I'm
they
sure
have-
there's gonna be
They do. They have
there's
IPAs.
something you will
There's
find.
something I'll drink.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
come on. We're going to, if we're making the effort to go out there. It's going to be 4 hour plus drive, most likely from your house. We're making an effort to go out there. You're going to find something to drink. I don't care if I have to shove it down your throat.
They've got like German style Pilsner. They've got a oatmeal brown ale.
That sounds
Hill,
by that.
Hill Country
Yeah.
Imperial Stout. Yeah, there's plenty there for
Oh, I'm there for
notes
that
of
too.
notes of coffee, prunes, baker's chocolate, and heavily roasted malts.
And see, that's the funniest thing.
But,
Because I know we mentioned in an earlier podcast that I'm not a fan. I don't drink coffee, and I'm not a fan of chocolate. But when you get a stout that is a coffee chocolate stout, I'm all in.
Yeah.
I'm all in, and I love it.
Coffee
You should.
complements beer so well.
It does. It does.
There's something nice about a beer that you have to chew.
Yeah, exactly.
It's nice, thick, usually very, very
They're-
strong on the
They
content.
really like. I understand why those are like wintertime beers because they are really warming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
And they really put on the weight too. So
Oh,
winter
yeah.
time, you're kind of covered up. No one's got to see the little extra,
Got all the carbs in the world.
pudge that you're packing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to get too deep into beers because clearly that's not what people want to hear us talk about.
Yeah.
So we can get back to Texas. I'm all about that. Love the idea
Yeah.
of getting to Texas.
So
you're buying a home down there, right?
Yeah, we managed to win our bid. We just got informed the other day. So we just sold. We made a killing on our selling up here. So we'll start there. Sold our house. So when we bought our house 4 years ago, $145,000. All right.
Yeah.
Just sold it. So literally 4 years after, sold it for $197,200.
Where did it get appraised at?
Oh, it fully appraised.
Okay.
And I know for a fact that is not a $200,000 home. That house is
That's
not.
wild.
This market saved my ass so much.
Yeah.
If it weren't
Yeah,
for this market right now, I would still be living where I was.
Yeah.
You'd still be in the same state with me. To be able to
Yes.
hang out every once
Yes,
in a while.
I'd still be living 10 minutes from you.
Well, I mean, my new home is going to be further
Oh,
away.
sorry, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Sorry. But yeah, so we made a $44,000 profit on that house after it was all said and done. In 4 years, we turned a $145,000 purchase into a $44,000 profit,
Wow.
which just so happened to be
Yeah.
the down payment I needed for 20% down on the new house.
Perfect.
It worked out perfectly. Yeah, so we're going from 1,000 square foot. Actually, it's like 980 square foot.
That's so tiny, dude.
Yeah, it really is. It was a 3-bedroom, 1,000 square. We'll call it 1,000 square foot house, detached 2-car garage, and it was a ranch with a small basement that I did not fit in. And we're going to being Texas, no basement, 1,900 square foot house. Literally just added 1,000 square feet onto my house.
Jeez.
4-bedroom, upstairs loft area, master bathroom, second bathroom, and then a half bathroom on the main floor.
Yeah, the house looks great.
Oh,
The video that you
I
sent
can't wait.
was-
I can't
it
wait to
looked
see it
great.
in person.
I know.
It's so scary buying a house knowing that you're only seeing it through pictures and videos.
Oh god.
I'm right there with you, Dave. Right
Yeah.
there with you.
You at least got
Know
to
that.
you at least got to tour your house after a few weeks
Oh no.
or a few months.
Yeah, it was a couple months. So we already had everything bought. Everything. The house. I think the house it was actually being built already. It was already like in the works of being framed when we finally were like, hey, you know what? We should really see what we're what we're going to be living in here. We should see what we're working with here.
Right.
So we ended up
right.
getting the keys from the sales lady and got to actually go into one of them.
That's good. At
And
least.
it's like, yeah, it looks good. And we just had the final walkthrough this past Friday, and everything looks amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
I know I have some holes to patch based on the videos, but I mean, like, both kids are gonna have walk-in closets. my walk-in closet is like as long as my old bedroom was. So that's exciting. Um, yeah, it's just
Oh,
like I
Dave.
said, it backs up to a park. It's everything we could have wanted. It's in a great little neighborhood. Um, but yeah, I mean, the first time we'll get to walk through our home is probably our final walkthrough the day of closing. Like that's a
Jeez.
that's a scary thing to do when you're
Yeah, it
dropping
is.
$220,000 on a house.
It is,
Yeah.
but kudos to the abilities now,
Oh, I know.
technology.
Yeah.
Because just imagine, even 30 years ago, this could not have happened. If you
Oh no.
if you were buying a home, you're just trusting your realtor, who you've never met personally as well.
You have to make the travel out there.
You would.
You can't not. And with the way
Wow.
the market is right now, I I couldn't afford to go down there. Like we had originally planned a short, like little 3-day trip to go out to Houston, um, mid-May to look at houses. But we've been getting ideas of what we wanted in a house, but we couldn't do anything because I'm like, you can't really get a great idea of what's gonna be there. These houses are off the market in 2 days.
Yeah.
My house up
Yeah.
here had 9 offers in the first 24 to 48 hours.
Right. Yeah.
That we lost on a different house down in Houston. Um,
That had over 20, right?
it had 17 offers within the first 24 hours.
Yeah.
I can only imagine how many offers the one that we just won on was, and we actually beat out a cash offer on that, which just is insane.
That
Wow.
is crazy. I don't know how that would
No
work. 'Cause, I
clue.
mean, like, cash. Are we talking about like the full
Yeah,
cost of the
yeah,
home?
full amount cash.
Mm.
Somebody,
How?
You got a drug dealer?
I know. Man, like people are selling their big houses out there and they're downsizing.
Mm.
You know, the
Yeah.
only thing that gets me, and this is what I truly don't understand. So, being down Texas, Oklahoma, all those areas down there, so they don't have basements. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you are in Tornado Alley.
Yeah.
You know, and I know, you know,
Well,
a lot of places
Oklahoma and Kansas, you're gonna find basements and cellars.
they. I don't think so though, because
Yeah.
they buy storm shelters.
Yeah, but I mean, in a sense, that's still considered like a cellar because
Yeah, but I mean,
you still
you
bury
have to
it.
have it built. You have like some
Right.
of those, like, I mean, I know some people, you know, plenty of tornado videos I've watched on YouTube. You know, the you know, one of the many more Oklahoma EF5 tornadoes that they've had. This guy took a video from his storm shelter that he paid, that are like $15,000 or $20,000,
Sheesh.
but it's like, you know, it's basically indestructible. I mean, he survived. Like, an EF5 tornado just completely ripped apart his house. He survived, no issue, not a
That's
scratch.
crazy.
He had his dog, his cat. So it's like, I just don't understand how the homes don't come either with something like a basement, or and maybe it's due to the soil. Maybe the soil is too soft to
It's
support a
a
basement.
so in the case of Texas, it's a matter of the soil, and as you get closer to like the Gulf, I want to say because you're so close to the Gulf
Floodplains.
Coast and floodplains, you really can't have a basement because that water table is going to be higher. Like I don't think if you go to like Louisiana, you're gonna find any basements either.
Oh no, not at all. Because I mean,
Because the cities alone are below
no,
the water
they're
level.
under sea level.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're under sea level. Yeah,
So
which
I can't see.
doesn't make any sense how you can build a massive city.
Why would you build a city under sea level?
Obviously, we saw what Katrina did. Unfortunately,
Right.
it's
Got a
very
lot of old
unfortunate.
settlers.
It doesn't make sense. But yeah, so it's gonna be weird having a house without a basement.
Yeah,
I know we're gonna lose a lot of storage area. Luckily, the garage is a little bit deeper, so I'm hoping the current owners leave some of the shelving in there. That'd be nice.
yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
I mean,
never know,
I'll just
though.
have to get used to attic storage because that's what everybody has down there.
Yeah.
that, you know, that, or you end up building a shed
Mm-hmm.
and you have to,
As long
or
as-
maybe you have like two type of shed things. Obviously, one for your lawnmower and everything like that, and maybe one for storage.
I have to find out from the HOA if that's allowed.
A shed in your
Yeah.
backyard.
Yeah. Like at my mom's house, like they're not allowed to have any sort of shed.
Stupid.
Wild.
And I mean the HOA luckily is pretty cheap, but pretty much everywhere in Texas has HOAs. Or at least,
Yeah,
I mean, in Houston at least.
I really wanted to avoid an HOA at my new home because the last home that I had, my HOA was $187 a month.
Ouch! What was that covering?
$180. Nothing. They did jack shit.
Yikes!
I was out there in the wintertime. I was out there shoveling.
Because they take forever to get there.
Yeah. Well, the thing with them was, okay, if it's under 4 inches, they don't come out.
Well, I still have to be able to get my car out.
Exactly. My wife couldn't get her car in or out from work because of the snow at times.
That's crazy.
I'm out there shoveling. I'm out there salting the driveway. It's like, what good are you guys? They come out there, maybe mow the lawn once a week, do a shitty job. They do no landscaping.
Yeah.
I mean, I was literally just bent over for that $187 a month. Like, I was disgusted by that. Now, I think my new home is going to be, I think, like 30 or 40 a month.
Yeah,
or
ours is 31 a month, I think.
So it's like I would love to not pay anything, but at the same time, like now I get to do my own lawn care. This is just for the upkeep at the front of the community. And $40 a month, I'll be honest with you,
That's
I'm not
nothing.
happy with that either.
It's
but
nothing,
it's
though.
a hell of a lot better than $180 a month, and I'll deal. I'll live with that.
Have you ever gotten into landscaping, Steve?
I mean, I've done a little bit of stuff here and there. I mean, I like being outside. I like doing that kind
That's
of.
a lot of fun. Yeah, I love doing that kind of work. It's therapeutic. Yeah,
It is.
Like I know, Steve. I know you're coming from a townhome where you didn't have to worry about mowing the lawn or anything. I'm coming from a single-family home, and I'm going into another single-family home, where mowing the lawn, like I know people complain about it. That was my time away. Like I would throw my earbuds in, go out, mow the lawn, and that's my half hour to myself.
Yeah.
Like I loved it.
I had to breathe. Yeah.
Just taking care of the yard. Like it's amazing how fast you go from like a 30-year-old homeowner to a ornery old man who can't get rid of these damn weeds in his yard.
Exactly.
That'll be the one thing that I'm.
Wait until you get the moles.
No, I don't want no moles.
This will be the one thing that I'm going to be kind of more, stumped on at the moment is the fertilizing and seeding and making sure the lawn is good.
You'll get.
I never had
for
to.
it.
I never had to do it.
In the spring, use some weed and feed. Just sprinkle that down. You'll figure things out as you go. Just make sure you buy. If you have to buy seed, make sure you buy seed that's for the right climate. Like the Kentucky bluegrass is generally pretty good up here. There's some shade mixes but you're not gonna be in the shade really. So whatever seed you buy needs to be able to thrive in direct sunlight.
Yeah.
Like 24/7.
Yeah.
So yeah, just do some research and you'll be fine.
See, we're gonna have seed in the backyard. The front yard, they said, is gonna be sod.
All right. So it's gonna be a muddy mess for Mando for the first few months.
It is. It's gonna be kind of nasty, and we need to worry about getting that fence up yet too. So
yeah, you'll probably have to contact the HOA to find out.
Oh, we can. The sales agent with us before we even bought the house, we already inquired about fence. They said we're good to have up to a 6-foot privacy fence. So
all right, but we're
good with all that.
Do you have to get a permit from the HOA though?
I don't think so. I mean, we just got to kind of.
Suck at 6 feet.
Oh, we're getting 6 foot.
I was gonna say I'd build it all the way up.
That's what. I think we have a 6 foot at the new house, and I can't wait.
Yeah, it looked like a 6 foot.
And it looked like it was brand new too. Like it looked beautiful.
We're gonna get a 6 foot, but ours is gonna be that PVC, the white PVC fence. Yeah. I like that a lot.
That's more expensive, but yeah.
It is. Yeah.
It's worth it in the long run.
So, yeah, it's exciting times. I know Steve and I have both talked about our house. I don't want to go too much longer. How are things going on your end over there, Tyler? You haven't talked too much.
It's a long process.
Yeah.
Where,
Trust us, we know.
Buying that first house is tough.
well,
It
we're
is.
so I've always been one to just like save all my. Well, not always. I will say that I was pretty bad at saving my money for a really long time. But like recently, over like the last, let's say, I don't know, like 5 or 6 years, I've gotten very good at saving my money. And then whenever I do want to buy something, I just buy it outright. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so like credit, man, you don't think about credit for a really long time until you start coming to decisions like this.
No, you're just an idiot.
Or that, yeah, or I was just an idiot.
I started my credit history back when I turned 18. I got myself a credit card.
That's fair. Yeah. See, no, I didn't do that. Credit. Okay, so let's say like it was more family situations and stuff like that. Like if you don't have like people helping you become aware of those kinds of situations, you're not gonna, it's not gonna be something that you're really thinking about. And so that was something I didn't really ever have help with. It wasn't anything that I tried to think about. And so credit wasn't really in the front of my mind. And then now going into this, they're like, oh no, you need like this and this and this. And I was like, like this is stuff that I hadn't been thinking about.
It's like, I think
the moment,
I think my credit.
Deciding.
It's like you think your credit score is good. It's like, oh no, I'm like you're qualified, but I mean, not exactly. For much.
that was literally like the look that I got when I went and talked to the loan officer. He goes, your credit's fine. He goes, let's get it to like excellent. And I was like, oh okay.
Yeah, Sarah and I
we're working on credit building right now.
Sarah and I have ever since we bought our first house 4 years ago, we've been battling each other with our credit scores, and I keep going up and she's not catching up right now.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, humble brag over here. Just paid off another credit card like a few weeks ago, and I'm up to like 818 on my credit score.
Nice.
So I'm gonna take the humble brag on that one.
Yeah, no, that's worth the brag.
Yeah.
That's a nice little flex and a half.
And I'm sure it's gonna go up a few more points with paying off or getting rid of my mortgage, but I'm pretty.
Yeah, but and then you're gonna be adding.
I'm gonna have a mortgage that's gonna drop another like 10 to 15 points, if not more.
Jeez.
So no, I'm sure you'll get there sooner rather than later. Just
right. Yeah. No, I'm full steam ahead on it.
So then. If it's too personal, or
no,
don't.
Go ahead.
But like, son, what's gonna happen right now with the house? Because currently.
So if the credit doesn't pull through, right? If I don't get to the position where I need to be in order to get the loans and then and get the ball rolling on the house, then it'll become a moving situation. I'll have to get some business, and then we'll have to sell this house. To some other family.
How much time do you have until you have to get to that point?
About July.
Oof.
July or August, yeah. So it's tough. It's a very, very tight window, yeah. So, but I'm working on it.
I hope you get it, man. I mean, I know that house means a lot to you, and I really do hope that you get to keep it.
If you ever feel like moving to Texas and helping out with some rent, I'm doing this move on a single income over here. My wife's job doesn't transfer.
Your wife would kill me if I tried to.
She might.
Yeah, I mean, right now we think that I might have a better chance to actually move in with you, Dave. And
yeah,
would.
I'm
pretty
sure.
Scary to ever think.
I'm pretty sure my wife's hate list right now, in terms of all the guys from the Discord. You guys both, I'm pretty sure, rank above Tyler, or no, above Junior. And
that's because Junior's the worst.
Yeah.
No,
so
I mean, he's not in the Discord anymore.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I don't know.
He does watch, he does listen. So thank you for joining in. Maybe we'll be able to get you on here for an episode or something. Yeah. It'd be nice. Yeah, kind of rekindle the fire that we had.
Yeah, it'd be interesting for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Steve's at the top of the list in terms of people she hates the least, which is saying a lot.
Because I used to be the one she hated the most.
Yeah.
And I did nothing.
Without question, like Without question, she hated you the
exist,
most.
I did nothing to deserve
You
or warrant
exist,
the hate.
and that's enough.
Yeah, I did. I exist, and I take her husband from her every Monday, Thursday, and Sunday night, and she hates me for it.
No, she just hates you to hate you. That's the thing. It's not because you take me from her or anything like that. She just hates you just because she can hate you.
I mean, I don't want to say a whole lot because I don't want to get back up a little lower on that list, but
yes.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you for hating me less and less as of late. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to keep doing whatever it is that I'm doing. So maybe I can actually get to your
You're the worst.
Your liking list. That'd be cool.
You're the worst.
Because Sarah, I love you.
No, we're gonna end it right there. We're gonna end it with that. We're beyond that 30-minute mark, so let's end it on Steve saying that he loves Sarah. Once again, thanks everybody for watching and listening. Follow us on any podcast catcher that you can. Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Podcast Addict. We just got approved on Pandora, so we're on there now.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Maybe at some point we'll be on Spotify. It depends on if this thing starts churning out some listeners. Follow us on YouTube. Just search Dad's Downtime or the Thinking and Drinking podcast, and you should be able to find us.
And remember, if you can, leave a comment.
Yes.
Let us know how we're doing.
Leave a comment. Let us know what's going on. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We really could use it. We really want to make this thing something big. And follow us on Twitter. You'll find the most information about what's going on. You'll find Steve and I arguing with Tyler occasionally about being canceled.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
It does.
At Dad's Downtime.
Yep, I will make sure I put a link. I will make sure I put the Twitter handle in the video at Dad's Downtime. But that's about it. Once again, thanks for stopping in with us and having a drink with us. We will see you guys next week.
Yeah,
bye.
Thank you, guys.